Hi everyone, my name is Clarice. Welcome to Farm to Book Storytime with Spoons Across America. Today I'll read The Whole World Inside Nan's Soup, written by Hunter LeGuar and illustrated by Vicky Chung. Let's get started. Seeds, said Nanny. When I asked her what was inside the big metal pot she was stirring on the stove. It was the same one handed down from her nanny. It smelled so good, I couldn't wait to taste it. Seeds, I asked. How can seeds be inside the pot? Seeds that grew up to be vegetables, Nanny said, smiling. There are also gardeners in the pot. Gardeners, Nanny? How could gardeners be inside the pot? Gardeners with their gentle hands planted the seeds that grew up to be vegetables and ended up inside the pot. Nanny winked. Soil and rain are also in the pot. Soil and rain, Nanny? It looks like there's a tomato and a pumpkin and all different types of vegetables. Yes, see them here, Nanny nodded, stirring. In order for the seeds to grow, they would need to be placed in the soil by the gardeners with their gentle hands, and then watered by the rain, before they grew up to be vegetables and into the pot for soup. I stood on my tippy toes to see. And she's watching each stage of the plant grow. We also have the sun, the moon, and the stars inside the pot. The sun, the moon, and the stars, Nanny? I asked. How could that possibly be inside the pot? Without the sun, the moon, and the stars, the seeds that were planted in the soil by the gardeners with their gentle hands and then watered by the rain wouldn't grow. So they are in the pot too. Nanny put her ear to the pot. Do you hear that? It sounds like a honeybee, I said, listening. That's right. The bees pollinate the flowers that grow up to be vegetables, planted by the gardeners with their gentle hands. So they are in the pot too. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Can I see what else is in the pot, Nanny? Oh yes, there is plenty more. Nanny's eyes widened as she stirred the soup. Like the farm workers who pick the vegetables with care, they're smiling as they watch over the fields under the warm sun. They make footprints in the rich soil, carrying boxes full of vegetables to the delivery trucks, boats, and trains. And then what, Nan? There are delivery drivers eager to take the vegetables from the farm to the market. Nanny smiled. I also see the merchants who greet the trucks, boats, and trains. They work in teams to bring the baskets of farm vegetables to the market. People gather curiously to see what they've brought. I guess that's everything, Nanny. Nanny looked again. I see a bus. A bus? Nan, how can there be a bus inside the pot? Not just a bus, but also the bus driver and all the people who joined me on the way to the market and home again. Nanny, are there roads in the pot? You bet there are. Nanny's eyes grew bigger. Roads and highways, plus traffic lights, bridges and waterways, and all the neighborhoods we pass on the way to the market. And don't forget the electricity that keeps the lights on and the town running. Wow, Nan, I can't believe that's all inside the pot. Anything else? Nanny thought some more, smiling bigger than before. What, Nanny? What else did you see inside the pot? Love. Love is inside the pot, Nanny? That's right, the love of my own Nan, who taught the recipe to my mother, who then taught it to me. One special recipe passed down from generation to generation, beginning with the first Nanny, just so I can make the soup and share it with you. Will you teach me the recipe, Nanny? Nanny said, you'll have to remember everything that's inside the pot. But I already do. Nanny looked at me. What's inside the pot? The whole world. I really enjoyed the story. I hope you did too. Where does your food come from, and how does it get to your house? We'd love to hear more about how you get your food and the journey that it takes to get there. Visit us at www.spoonsacrossamerica.org.